Good morning and happy God Sabbath, everyone. Can you hear me from there? Yeah. Okay. This morning I am so grateful and I'm so thankful to be here. And firstly, I'd like to say I learned about Maker Hills through one of our family friends. They're from the Philippines. And how I know about the program was I was sick. I was sick, and it was a traumatizing experience for me. And they introduced that program to me, and actually, it was a 3 days fasting, but I did a 2 weeks fasting, food fasting. One day, water fasting, 1.5 day, and then I couldn't, I couldn't, I couldn't do more than one day, or more than 2 days. So I went to food fasting, and it was like 2 weeks with, you know, looking after the little ones and my family. I was, by God's grace, I made it through. And within that fasting, I was a Christian, but my faith wasn't that strong. I go to church. I know some of you would. You go to church, but you come back, a lot of activities going on, and you are distracted. Your mind's distracted. I was like that. But during that fasting, I was so close to God. I read my Bible. I felt that God was with me, and is right now with me as I'm standing here. Every day I focus on Him. And just before I came to the program, I was looking forward to the program. I don't know how, when it was held, but the family friends, they were telling us that, oh, there's one going to be held in Brisbane. So I signed up, and yeah, got in touch with Christine, and Christine was the one who, you know what I was feeling. She was praying with me, and yeah, so I was so looking forward to come to this program. And just before just before the start of the program, I was I had to go to the hospital again for something to drain fluid in my tummy. I got fluid build up again. They removed once and twice. I had to go back again, and it was just too much for me. But I pray to God that He will heal me. It's like I'm going through a storm in life, that this will pass. I know it will pass through God. And the memory text that I really like when I was going through is Psalms 23. That even though we go through the deepest, darkest of, you know, even though we go through the valleys of the deepest, um, valleys of the dead, God is with us. His rod and His staff, they protect us, they comfort us. And that was the text that keeps me going. That was one of my favorite texts. So yeah, I was so sick I couldn't make it, but I made it. And I'm so glad that I'm here. I'm well. I'm almost 100% well. I couldn't stand. I couldn't stand that long. I will just want to sit or lie down. That was my condition. So in here it says, what spiritual changes have you experienced during the Maker Hill seminar? Well, before coming here, my husband and I, we've gone through a lot. We have little arguments at home, just little things. It leads to big arguments, and I was like, am I going to sustain that marriage? It was too much. And I don't know how my husband is going to, or both of us, how to address issues. It's been an ongoing thing. And just before my husband picked me up, he called me. He called me and he said, actually before he talked to me, he said a prayer. And I was so blessed. I was like, wow, he's changed. He knows God now. Like, he can, you know, handle issues like before, not like before. So I was so blessed that we were changed in this program, that we can now we realized our mistakes, that there are some things that, with God we can help resolve it within ourselves, but we took it, you know out of contact, and that's how we have problems after problems. And through this program I realized we've changed a lot, and we realized our mistakes, that oh, we should have done this, and we did it the other way, and God has opened doors like this, opened our eyes spiritually, and to see things that we should have avoided it. And I'm thankful for this program, that it's helping us a lot. Yeah, so since I've gone through a lot in my health issues, I was sometimes I look things like when I was in my comfort zone, I didn't see the need of, you know, doing things that I supposed to do. That right now I'm facing a lot. I've gone through a lot in my health, and I just wanted to help others, like, what I'm going through. Others, what they are going, if they're going through some such situation, I want you to talk about, God, how God helped me into going through the situation, so that they can be blessed, and um, know God, that God is there. God is there, and is a healer. And also I'm so thankful for the program, because I've been anointed, and the pastor has prayed for me, and a lot of things going on, and I feel so much better this morning than any other mornings, and I'm so thankful. I'm really thankful, and I know God is the healer, and He's the great physician, and nothing on this, no one. Doctors, we are thankful for them. They heal, they treat, diagnose, but God only heals. Amen. Thank you.
Christina,